What is going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media back with another video. So a few days back you guys might have saw the RSX has quite a transformation done to it. So pretty much the past few months when I got the RSX, I haven't done too much besides replacing out the light bulbs or LEDs, wet sanding on the headlights. The biggest thing I really did for the RSX when I just got it was replacing the front bumper. I shouldn't say replace, I should say repainting the front bumper, because when I got it there were a lot of cracks to it. Some paint was chipping off, so we got the whole front bumper repainted. But yeah, the time has come, and since my turbo lancer build is in the shop for a while, I decided I wanted to have a little bit more fun with my RSX daily. So I spent some money to modify it. So in a previous video you guys might have seen, we put on some Anki RPF1 wheels, some Nitto NT05 tires, some D2 Pro lowering springs, as well as a Yonaka Motorsports exhaust. So pretty exciting stuff. Like I said, this is a budget build, nothing crazy. I don't want to spend too much money on it, but I just want to have a clean daily that I can have a little bit more fun when I drive around. But yeah, that was at the shop. I didn't really go in depth and show you guys what's been done or up close of the parts or how it looks. So I decided today I'm gonna go ahead and bring my Nikon D5300 camera, snap some photos of the car outside, as well as do a little more detailed walk around and close up and from far, so you guys can see how the car sits right now, its current stance. I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, let's get to it. And then we also will be shooting a separate cinematic video. So probably after this video I'll put in the cinematic video where I do a little cinematic edit of the RSX. Alright, so I just got over here to the shoot location. So nice little spot not too far away from where I live. So let me do a quick walk around of the car first, and then I'll dive into some of the mods and show you guys a little more up close of the car. So like I said, car was pretty much stock. I had it for maybe half a year now, 6 months. Great daily driver, hasn't given me any issues, knock on wood. I previously had an EK Civic Coupe, so this kind of reminds me of it. Just two-door Honda power, just that little more power out of the K20 that came in the RSX. So yeah, let me go ahead and dive into what's been done to the car for RSX version 1 build. Well, first up, let me go side profile. So over here you guys can see car is dropped a little bit, not too much. I really wanted to go with a coilover setup. But again, for a budget build, I didn't want to spend too much. I just wanted it to drop a little bit, nicer stance, but nothing too crazy. I don't want to be slammed to the ground. I don't want to have any issues when I'm driving it with rubbing or scraping or anything like that, since this is my daily driver. I just wanted it to drop a little bit. So it is lowered on some D2 Pro lowering springs. It is supposed to drop me 2 inches. It should compress a little bit more as I drive. So I've only had the car dropped for less than a week, so just a few days. So it should lower the car a little bit more in the future. But yeah, I think it's pretty nice. Like I said, even when I do a U-turn, a full lock or anything like that, no scraping, no rubbing, so that's awesome. And then for wheels, I have the Anki RPF1 wheels. So these wheels have actually been wheels that I've wanted since I just got the car. So my cousin Kelvin went with me to pick up the car when I first got it, and he asked me, hey, do you have any plans for the car? And I told him, I really love some Anki RPF1 wheels and lower the car. So fast forward 6 months later, got the wheels I want in the exact same color. It's only been about a few weeks ago when I started looking actively for wheels and suspension, and a couple of gold RPF1 popped up, but I'm glad that I got a silver one, because silver and silver looks good. I'm not sure, the gold might pop a little too much for a daily driver. I just wanted something really simple and clean. And if you guys are wondering what the wheel specs are, they are 17 by 8.5 all around squared setup. I was hoping to get something a little more aggressive, like a
like 18s or maybe like a 17 by 9 or 17 by 9.5. I'm looking to stay stock body, so I don't want something too aggressive again with rubbing. I don't deal with all that. But I picked this up for a great deal, so can't really complain. Great wheels, lightweight. They're not replica wheels. People use them on the track. I think they look great. I'm a huge fan of like simple looking wheels. As you can tell, my Turbo Lancer has T37s on it. And for tires, I have really sticky Nitto NT05 tires, 235 40 17s all around. They are 200 thread wear tires. They are drag tires, track tires I should say. The previous owner actually got the wheels and tires off I think it was a Mazda Speed 3 that he bought, and he wasn't a huge fan of like the style of the wheels, so they had a lot of brake dust on it. You guys might have saw in the previous video I had to really clean the wheels up, a little bit of cut rash, not too bad, and one of the wheels had to be fixed, but all in all got it welded. Everything is good, holds air. Car, I mean, the wheels look great, tires look great, really grippy tires by the way. First time on Nitto NT05s. I believe for Nitto tires they are one of the top of the line tires if you're looking for track use. Only thing is, in the rain I heard it's not too good, and two of my tires are running a little low, so maybe in a few months I might have to get them changed up. Alright, so next up we do have the D2 lowering springs. I'm not sure if I can get a good view with the car sitting like this, but they are purple in color. Let me see. So yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but they're supposed to drop the car 2 inches all around. The fronts, I can see a slight little drop again. It's going to settle a little bit more as we drive it. The rears, I can feel a little bit more of a drop. Again, nothing too aggressive. I haven't had any rubbing issues, so that's great. You guys might be wondering, on my wheels, on my valve stem, I have this little guy right here, what that is. So yes, that is a valve stem cap. It says FL here, so front left, one says front right, and right rear, rear left. So basically what it is it tells me how much tire pressure I have in each tire. So I have a little device over here. I got this off Amazon or eBay, you can get it too. Solar panel, so you don't have to charge it. Just click on the start, and pretty much you can change it to degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit, and it tells you how much PSI. So let me focus here and show you guys. Yeah, so it tells you how much tire pressure. So it's really good if you have low car. I mean, even if you have a stock car, I think it's great, so you know how much tire pressure you have, and if your tire is running low, you gotta top up more air. So it was like 20 bucks on Amazon, I think, so pretty cheap. All right, and then I guess while I'm talking about that, recently, besides the wheels, tires, and springs, we also added a somewhat spontaneous purchase, an exhaust. So this is the Yonaka Motorsports exhaust. So really nice. It's an axle back. I got it from another fellow RSX owner, Romero, who works with Long at Long's Automotive. And like I said, it is a great catback exhaust. I only got the axle back because I think he's keeping the rest of it. But I previously had the Yonaka Motorsports exhaust on my EK Civic. It sounds good. I know with Hondas you get that typical ricey Honda sound, which I don't want, that fart can sound. I don't want anything too loud. I think the Yonaka Motorsports exhaust sounds great. It's not too loud. It's deep, a nice deep tone. So, you know, I might actually get a couple of like exhaust clips for you guys in a minute, start it up. I already drove it here, so it's a warm start, not a cold start. But I'll start it up, kind of rev it a little bit at a low RPM, maybe like a 5,000 RPM, and then, you know, one at a red line to let you guys hear how it sounds. Alright, I guess that's pretty much what I just recently put on the car. Oh, one last thing, really small, but I recently put on these stickers as well. So that's my YouTube channel, The J Media here, and on the other side we have my Instagram handle. So if you guys haven't followed me on my social media, make sure to hit me up, make sure to follow me. All my builds are on there. So I guess while I'm at it, I also might as well just talk about some of the other stuff that I've done to the car previously before these mods. So besides all that, wheels, tires, exhaust, suspension, I also replaced the front windshield. So unfortunately the OEM windshield had a huge crack when I first got it. I was just procrastinating, putting it off. I knew eventually I had to replace the windshield, and finally got it replaced. So brand new windshield. And then when I first got the car, one of the larger expenses I spent money on was repainting the whole front bumper. So this trim of the RSX came with this lip, which is really nice. The lip, the side skirts, and actually that diffuser. So it's one set, I believe. So lip, and then the side skirts, and then this nice little like diffuser lip. I really like that little accent. So yeah, pretty much had to get the front bumper repainted because it was pretty bad. It was pretty rough. There were like chips all over. Yeah, got that repainted, and I wanted an economy one, not too expensive, so I went up to Econo Paint, and actually paint looks great. I thought it was gonna turn out crappy. Originally they quoted me 150 bucks to repaint the whole front bumper including the lip, but because they had to do some Bondo work, it went up a little bit. It was like 250, which is still not bad at all. I did some headlight restoration work on the YouTube channel. You guys might have seen that DIY. So just wet sanding it down and spraying clear coat over it, so headlights look pretty much like new. Let's see what else. And then I replaced everything, the LEDs. So it came with a halogen bulb stock. I put in some nice LED bulbs for the headlights. My interior lights, everything is LEDs as well. Even my license plate lights is LED. So the whole set, again, I went on the budget. So I think on eBay I picked it up for like 20 bucks maybe. Really cheap LED set. And then also here, small little thing, but I have this license plate frame. Again, shout out to projectgood.fun. Really cool because this actually changes color in the sun. It's kind of like a metallic neochrome color, always slick. So yeah, if you guys want nice spray frames, you can hit up projectgood.fun on Instagram. They also have a bunch of nice stickers. So like I got this from them too: safe driving, let's stay alive together. And also got some interior stickers as well, styling as well as projectgood.fun. So pretty cool stickers they have. So thank you to them for sending stuff out to me again. So yeah, I think this pretty much concludes it. I was just going to talk about some of the recent mods, but it ended up being a little walk around. Interior, as you can see, is pretty much stock seats. I did get a steering wheel cover when I first got the car, just because steering wheel was pretty bad. I could switch it out, but I was like, you know, cheap fix was like $6 on eBay. I have a wide angle rear view mirror, so this clips right on. I think it's like 10 bucks from Walmart. So instead of really small view on the back view mirror, you can see everything. Definitely recommend this wide angle mirror. It just clips right on. Yeah, like I said, car drives good, runs fine, sunroof works, everything works, AC works, so great car. I did recently just purchase some window visors, so again, another cheap mod. So window visors will go right on pretty soon in a DIY video. But besides that, I have to say I'm pretty happy with how the RSX drives and how she looks right now with the recent addition of some of the mods. So if you guys like the RSX, you guys want to see more videos or some simple DIY stuff, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell so you know when new videos are out. Again, if you guys stayed to the end, thank you so much. I'm going to shoot a quick little cinematic edit as well as snap some photos of the car. So thank you for watching, and catch you guys in the next video.